Hi everybody, this is a test, another test. And I am using just a simple watercolor marker to get these little spots because they are altogether too small for my Derwent ink tints, which is what I'm using on this, to reach. And so I could use them if I sharpened them, but you have to sacrifice a lot of pigment when you do that. And this is just much easier. But what I'm doing is making a test video to see if the fact that I do talk fairly softly is picked up on the video, and just to show you what I'm working on. Now, I will tell you that I do have a habit. I have fairly nearsighted vision, so it's a bit of a push for me to not put my head down over the page that I'm working on. And hopefully, because I'm right-handed, and I've got the camera at this angle, you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm also a notorious book turner. My tendency is to turn the book to whatever direction I'm working on, and I'm fighting the urge to do that right now. But we all have to learn new things when we endeavor to try new things like making videos. And so I'm just hoping that I can do that without totally screwing it up. And of course, the fact that I can't really see it isn't helping at all. My eye doctor thinks I'm unique because I have sort of this weird vision setup. Sometimes I can see far away without my glasses, and sometimes I cannot. Sometimes I can see close up without my glasses. Well, I have to take my glasses off to see anything close up. And I'm past the point of them being able to correct for those progressive lenses things, which is a shame because it means that I will forever be having to take my glasses off and basically putting my nose halfway to the paper in order to see. But we get old and we live, and these things happen. So what I'm working on is a page from my book. I believe this one is from Flowers of Wonder, which is the fifth book in the series, I believe. It's the sixth book because I count the travel size as a book, but it's the fifth book in the series that I drew. At any rate, this is the butterfly panel, and as you can see, there's the top butterfly. I've done him in blue. It's not quite done. All of this is Derwent ink tints, which is a water-activated ink pencil. You put it on dry, you activate it with one of these nifty water brushes, and it turns into basically water-soluble ink. And then you can go over it with either more coats of the ink tints without disturbing the color underneath, or you can go over it with colored pencils. So this one is an in progress. I've use the blues, and I've lost some of the detail in my butterfly, but I'll get that back with probably either gel pens or a white Posca. Then there's this one, which I love the background color on this. This is sort of a mixture of a ton of different colors all put down, but with a pencil I'll either be able to smooth that out or leave it rough. I haven't decided which, but I really love the color that this butterfly came out. I don't really worry too much about reality colors when it comes to things like butterflies or birds or anything like, or even flowers. This one I really love. This is probably my favorite one. I just love, this is a combination. I used some amber down here on the bottom and a color called bark in here for the shadows. And what I was trying to do was make like a coleus leaf. You know, those really pretty coleus leaves. This one's obviously huge, but this is my golden butterfly, and it will have some, I'll use some Prismacolor pencils and kind of add a few brown highlights here and there. I did the little detail here with just a brown watercolor marker, but I really love the way that turned out. And this one just has a first coat of everything so far. I sort of worked out that I really like this peachy pink for the flowers, and I love the colors that I used in the butterfly. It really needs a second coat of the ink tints to just sort of make it a little more vibrant. I could just shade it with colored pencils, my Prismas, but we'll have to see what I do with that. So at any rate, this is what I'm working on, and this is a test video. It's testing things like focus, and obviously the lighting in here is terrible. I need to get a much better light, probably an aught light or something like that. I also wanted to see if, you know, the shadows were terrible, check the voice controls, check the stability of the camera. I mounted my cell phone onto one of those Banks flex arm things, so we'll see what we see. And this will just be the first of many videos, hopefully, or not, as it is. At any rate, I will wrap up. This is CLAldridgeArt. You can call me Christine, and I'll see you soon. Bye.